I don't lay what she lay.
And I don't play what she play.
But what you may find is us on the same grind at the same time, running the same line on these niggas trying to blow their mind. Wishing we could rewind time, erasing the fine line between love and hate. See, loving him wasn't so great. Because I was young and didn't understand that this man's plan wasn't to make me his only woman. Instead, he had another plan. See, he was a sorry excuse for a nothing-ass man. And getting all he can with his plan. And he didn't want my hand in marriage, but didn't mind me running around with his son and a carriage. And see, the name he labeled me was Baby Mama. But the only thing that seemed to come with that name was drama. You see, I be the Twin Towers, he be Osama. My world came tumbling down, and all I did was frown. And this man, he thrived on making me clown, kept me with my head down, and in my tears, I drowned in it.
And mine, when Dale called me Baby Mama, he called me his wife. I just didn't know that his plan was to try to ruin my life. Feed me money every day, and in my back was a knife. It was no mistake he became my boo. That was just God's plan of showing me what not to do. You see, this brother didn't wind it down. He grind. And in that grind, I shine, thinking my life was fine and divine, until he became a waste. Putting all kinds of poisons in a hole in his face. Was asleep outside one night, woke up and caught a case, because his wife was concerned. And in her concern, she got burned but didn't learn. I stated and quotated, I'm through with it. He cried and said he loved me, but what's love got to do with it? You see, in this featured presentation, he played Cupid. And I was the starring actor with the leading role playing stupid. You see, when he came around, I got chills. Didn't know what to expect when he was off leafing pills. Because he was too high to stipulate what was going on. All he did was play on my heart and kept me from being strong. But hold on. Just like H&R Block, I got peeps. And they the ones woke me up and kept me from being asleep. Caught me a whip and watched this nigga creep. That's when I saw he wasn't shit. He was bottom of the barrel and I was his top-notch chick. You see, like Usher, I had it bad. It was almost as if I enjoyed being sad, loved being mad, and hated the fuck out of being glad. And at this present time, that relationship is dead. And now that he hits rock bottom, he shouts out, he made me. The drugs is taking over and this brother's playing crazy.
And Mans was just plain old lazy. But still, we had babies by these shady motherfuckers that claimed they loved us. Said they put no one above us, but in the end, they only fucked us. Silly suckers, only lusted us, now they lost us because of mistrust. Now I must cuss when I verse burst. He got me saying shit not making sense. He had a bitch sick over his little dick.
Damn, bitch. Can I spit a little bit? About this misfit. Thought he was slick, doing stupid shit, trying to get a bitch, but I was too swift, always on my toes. Never had time for these silly hoes. Now this nigga mine comes and goes, smoking whack next step, he'll be 2 blows. Going next door with this silly hoe, trying to stop my show, but what he don't know, getting back with me is a no-go. Oh no, that's my fucking word, that's for damn show. Because he's a walking time bomb about to blow.
You know, Mans was my first. But who knew that my first would become my worst? See, I was only 18 and I didn't know a damn thing. And this man, he already had a chicken fling with a chick at the time who was only 16. The more he played, the more I stayed. And in the bed, I laid next to him and her. See, I preferred to stay in this triangle relationship while he was at the top of the pyramid, playing us like a fucking experiment. See, my time, I was wasting. Because his love, I was chasing. But I was in a no-win situation and playing a fool was my occupation. Now I'm in this presentation, but we'll get back with a continuation.